What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you all are healthy and well. Today, we will be reacting to Ash Wednesday, 35 years on. Now, before we actually jump right into this video, I would like to give a shout out to CFA Country Fire Authority. Original video link will be down below in my description as always. And actually, before we check this video out, I wanted to read up on Ash Wednesday. Now, it actually took some time to actually find this information, considering that I wasn't too educated on Ash Wednesday. Look, all the way up here, I'm looking up. Look, I just want to show y'all this. All the way up here, I'm looking up Ash Wednesday. And then it says marks the beginning of Lent. Okay. So Lent is basically the beginning season of Ash Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Marks the beginning of Lent, the 40-day season of fasting and prayer leading up to Easter. So then I went all the way down here. Long story short, it took some time to actually get here, guys, because I was like, wait a minute. I didn't know what it was. I'm looking for Ash Wednesday specifically, thinking it's going to give me information about bushfires and stuff, which it is, but I wasn't aware that it was actually a religious holiday. So forgive me, guys, like a religious season. I had no idea, but I do today. You learn something new every day, baby. Today, where's it at? Where's it at? I wanted to read it. Yes, here it is right here. And today we'll be focusing on Ash Wednesday. This is what will be the main focus. The Ash Wednesday bushfires of February 16th, 1983. So it was a series of more than 180 catastrophic fires that swept across Victoria in South Australia. 180 damn fires? Bro, these bushfires, they just spark out of nowhere. It be too hot. It just spark, man. You can't do nothing about it. And it spreads. It spreads. Named because they occurred on the first day of Lent. Oh, okay. On the first day of Lent. They remained Australia's deadliest bushfire disaster for 26 years until the 2009 Black Saturday fires. I had no idea about Black Saturday fires. Is this something we need to react to as well? Wait a minute, Black Saturday fires. So y'all had two catastrophic fire events. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Fatalities. 75 people lost their lives. I have yet to hear about a person losing their life in these bushfires. Literally, every time we review these topics, guys, and reacting and watch videos of bushfires and stuff, we don't hear about nobody losing their life at all. 75 people lost their life, including 17 volunteer firefighters, 14 from Victoria's CFA, and 3 South Australia's CFS services. Okay. So it's CF services. I didn't have to say CFS services. Forgive me. CFS. Okay. Property loss. More than 3,700 buildings were destroyed, including approximately 2,500 family homes, man. Environmental impact over 520,000. What is this? Hectares? I've never seen this word a day in my life. Wait, whoa. I've never seen this word a day in my life, guys. Seriously.
Hectare.
Hectare, okay. I did pronounce it right. Hey, give your boy some props. I ain't never seen that word a day in my life. Hectares, 1.3 million acres were burned in a single day. And hundreds of thousands of livestock perished. Crops, everything. Stuff that helps the people. The day-to-day, Australians who eat from these farms, off of these farms. I don't know if they're selling it to supermarkets, but if they are, now they're missing out on money. And you guys, these supermarkets, you guys don't get the benefits of these goods. I can't imagine being a farmer and just watching all of my stocks being burned. All of my livestock just perishing before my eyes. Do you know how heartbreaking that must be? Seriously. Total damages exceeded 400 million? Oh, did Australia ever pay this off? 1983 values, which approximately a 1.8 billion. 1.8 billion in 2026 currency. Did Australia ever pay this off? Did Australia have 400 million to pay for these damages, or did the country eventually pay this off, or did they not? Forgive me, guys, for all the questions. We're going to jump right into this video. It's my first time hearing about this, seriously. Australia did not owe the 400 million in the sense of a single loan that needed to be paid off. Rather, this figure represents the total economic loss. Okay. An estimated damage cost at the time. These costs were covered through a combination of insurance payouts, government disaster relief. Does every country have a government disaster relief? Because these are natural, disasters that occur. We don't. What are we gonna do about that? We can't do nothing but fight it when we realize it and when we see it. We can't stop this type of stuff happening in certain climates. Or is it only in certain countries? Please let me know with certain climates, because this wouldn't happen. I'm in the state of New Jersey. This wouldn't happen in Jersey, but it would happen in California, 6 hours away. See what I'm saying? So does it depend on the state and the country? These costs will cover combination insurance payouts, government disaster relief, and massive public donations. Wow. Shout out to the Australians, man. This is something I really wanted to see. I wanted to ask this question because I felt like maybe the people of Australia would donate, Times like this, we see the greatest of people. They come together and they give what they got and what they can. And I love seeing moments like that. Seriously. Seriously. I would love to see America come together like that sometimes, which I have seen a lot of times. A lot of times, which I've actually seen. I'm not disregarding what people have done in this country at all. No. But I would love to see more of this. Seriously. Let's jump right into this video. I'm not wasting no more time. Well, we didn't waste any time, did we? How did we waste time if we researched Ash Wednesday and we learned about it? I gotta stop saying that. Forgive me, guys. I gotta stop saying that. I don't want to waste y'all time much longer because we didn't waste no time. We sitting here learning, baby. Like the video. You know what I'm saying?
Ship itself as yet, but if anybody's trapped in there, God help them.
Oh my gosh. What the?
As yet, but if anybody's trapped in there, God help them.
The Ash Wednesday bushfires occurred on the 16th of Feb 1983, and within 12 hours more than 180 fires, fanned by winds of up to 110 kilometres an hour, caused widespread destruction across Victoria and South Australia. Years of severe drought and extreme weather combined to create one of Australia's worst fire days in a century. These fires became the deadliest bushfires in Australian history until the Black Saturday bushfires in 2009. In Victoria, 47 people died and there were 28 deaths in South Australia. This included 14 CFA and 3 CFS volunteer firefighters who died across both states on that day. Many fatalities were as a result of firestorm conditions caused by a sudden and violent wind change in the evening, which rapidly changed the direction and the size of the fire front. The speed and ferocity of the flames, aided by abundant fuels and a landscape immersed in smoke, made fire suppression and containment impossible. In many cases, residents fended for themselves as fires broke communications, cut off escape routes, and severed electricity and water supplies. Up to 8,000 people were evacuated in Victoria at the height of the crisis. Ash Wednesday was one of Australia's costliest natural disasters. Over 3,700 buildings were destroyed or damaged, and 2,545 individuals and families lost their homes.
That's a shame.
Livestock losses were very high, with over 340,000 sheep, 18,000 cattle, and numerous native animals either dead or later destroyed.
Oh my gosh. And you have to worry about the animals that are still alive because they could go crazy. They could sense danger before we can. Yes, and they will run away. Can't even control your bull now or your cow or whatever you got left. Or whatever you got left. You got to think about how they could traumatize the animals as well. The animals have feelings. Animals have feelings. They done lost they friends and they family members and they left. How do you expect them to be happy mating if they need to mate or to do this or to produce or be healthy for this or that? We don't know what this could do to the animals after they survive. You know, I like to think all around, guys. I put myself in everybody's shoes. Well, I know animals don't wear shoes, but you get what I'm saying.
18,000 cattle and numerous native animals either dead or later destroyed.
It sucks.
A total of 4,540 insurance claims were paid, totaling $176 million, with a total estimated cost of well over $400 million in 1983 values. The emergency saw the largest number of volunteers called to duty from across Australia at the same time. An estimated 130,000 firefighters, Defence Force personnel, relief workers and support crews. An ominous sign of things to come occurred on the afternoon of the 8th of Feb, when Melbourne was enveloped by a giant dust storm. The dust cloud was over 300 metres high and 500 kilometres long, and was composed of an estimated 50,000 tonnes of topsoil from the drought-ravaged Wimmera and Mallee areas of northwest Victoria. Leading a dry, cool change and preceded by record temperatures, the dust storm cut visibility in Melbourne down to 100 metres, creating near darkness for almost an hour.
Yeah.
The most disastrous factor in the Ash Wednesday fires.
You know what that could have did in that hour? How many accidents? How many people were hit by vehicles if they really couldn't see? We got people that can't see clearly on a clear day, let alone at night and stuff like this. You get the added fog and everything, and come on, man. I have great vision, and you know how hard it is to see through fog when you drive. You ever been through that thick fog up in there in the mountains? I've been up in upstate New York where that fog get thick, boy. You can't see nothing. You can't even see a car in front of you, so you need to drive 10 miles or less. Just in case if you do hit a car, at least you didn't do no damage like that. Just in case if you do hit a person, at least you know, who would be up there? But if they are, at least you didn't kill them. And they didn't get hurt. 10 miles per hour? Seriously. I've been through fog that thick before. This is crazy, man. You got to think about what it could have did in that hour to the people. How much disasters could have happened in that hour.
The most disastrous factor in the Ash Wednesday fires occurred just before nightfall, when a fierce and dry wind change swept across Victoria. This abruptly changed the direction and dramatically increased the intensity of the fires.
Man.
The long corridors of flame that had been driven all day by a strong northerly were suddenly hit by gale-force southwesterly winds and became enormous fire fronts, many kilometres wide, reportedly moving faster than 110 kilometres an hour. The near cyclonic strength of the wind change created an unstoppable
110 kilometers an hour is what in miles per hour? Please forgive me, guys. The converting process in my head, I have to get used to that. It's gonna take some time, without having to look it up or pull out the calculator. Yeah, somebody gave me a math trick. I gotta pull out the calculator in order to do that, but I wish I could just know it off the dome. It is what it is. 110 is approximately 68.35 miles per hour. No human can run that fast. No human can run that fast. What animal do you know could run that fast? What type of livestock animals? Man, talk about no cheetahs and that. What type of animals or livestock you got that could beat that? The only thing I could think of is a horse. If you got a beast of a horse on your side, you better be taking it to shows and stuff and racing it then. If it can move that fast. You know what I'm saying? Bro.
many kilometres wide, reportedly moving faster than 110 kilometres an hour. The near cyclonic strength of the wind change created an unstoppable firestorm. Survivors reported that the roar of the firefront was similar to that of a jet engine, although multiplied 50 or maybe 100 times. The
Wow.
change in temperature and air pressure was so savage that houses were seen exploding before fire could actually touch them. Whole
What?
townships.
What the wait? How does that even happen? How does that even happen? How can the house explode before the fire even touches it? What? Oh, okay, maybe like the gases. I'm thinking the heat. I don't know, like the toxins, maybe. I just can't even think of how that could happen. So has something combusting from the heat, maybe the pipes, or electric problem, maybe from the fire, the heat. Please let me know in the comments. How is that possible?
Houses were seen exploding before fire could actually touch them. Whole
What?
townships were affected in minutes. In the Dandenong Ranges, Cockatoo and Upper Beaconsfield were devastated, with 12 volunteer firefighters losing their lives after being trapped by a wall of flame when the wind change struck. Most of Macedon and much of historic Mount Macedon to the northwest of Melbourne were razed, including many heritage-listed 19th century mansions and famed gardens. The morning after Ash Wednesday, towns along the Great Ocean Road such as Aireys Inlet, Anglesey and Lorne resembled barren moonscapes. The fire on the coast had been so intense that firefighters were forced to abandon all control efforts and let it burn until it reached the ocean, destroying everything in its path.
Wow.
Sadly, the firefighters could merely sit back and watch what was happening. The total land area burnt was approximately 2,100 square kilometres. This was a day that so many would never forget.
I definitely won't forget it. Wow. Just wow, man. Seeing what a fire can really do and how it can just change things in the span of a second. Seriously. A fire moving that fast, I'm seriously thinking, like, how could you make it out alive unless you knew it was coming beforehand? Unless you seen it or you smelt it or something. We gotta go. We gotta go. What about the people that wasn't so mobile, that wasn't so healthy, so stable, so physically able or mentally able to be able to go by themselves or fend for themselves or get up out of there, without needing extra support, help, and this and that. Think about the handicap and everyone. And they stuck, they just burned. They just lost, like they just got lost in the fire. Bro, I can't even think about losing your life that way. What the hell? Bro, that shit that's sad, bro. That is sad. I don't like hearing that's I don't like thinking about stuff like that. That's sad. Like I hear stories like this, my imagination goes wild. And it just start playing. It just starts playing like that shit sucks. Everybody feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and turn all post notifications on. Rest in peace to all of the innocent lost lives. All of the livestock. Seriously, man. Brave firefighters that went out there fighting the fires. They fought. And they fought. Rest in peace, everyone, for real. Should we check out the Black Saturday? Is it called the Black Saturday? Black Saturday fires. Should we check out the Black Saturday fires as well? Please let me know in the comment section if you guys would like to see that for our next reaction video. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications on. Feel free to share this video and channel to your friends and family members, guys. Share your honest experiences and stories down below in the comments. I can't relate, but I just love reading the stories. Seriously. I love reading all of the stories you guys share in the comments. And it just gives me a lot to read up on. Educate myself on. Feel free to educate me as well on this catastrophic, event that actually happened in the comment section down below on anything you feel I may have been confused about, anything I may have had questions on, or just something you simply wanted to just include for me in the world to see, thank you so much once again, guys. Feel free to follow the Twitch. Check out my other YouTube channels down below in the description. I love you all, and I hope to catch you all in the next reaction video. Is it just me? Or did I not like this video? Didn't I like the video on camera, guys? Didn't I like the video on camera? What happened? It's like every time I leave the tab or I refresh or something, I come back and the video's unliked. I noticed that. Yo, what is going on? Thought you could catch me slipping. Thought you could catch me slipping. I didn't want nobody to be like, wait, you unliked the video, bro? I be noticing that too. I turned the camera off. I'm like, I know I damn well like the video. I know I like the video. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was going crazy.